Hello, my name is James and today I'm going to show you how you can train your alongsiders to use their comic books. Every 4 months, the group leaders come together to learn how to use the next module, which has 3 comic book lessons. We usually spend about an hour on each comic. You might also have other training you want to provide or other trainings to discuss at this gathering. By the end of every year, the alongsiders will have received a total of 9 comic books. There are 3 years in the curriculum, so over 3 years, they will get a total of 27 books. Each of these books is designed to help the alongsider and their little brothers or sisters to grow in their faith, their character, and their life skills. So there are 5 parts to the comic book: the cover, the story, the discussion questions, the activity, and the Bible passage. On the cover, you will see the title of the story in your own language and a picture from the story. You'll also see the module and sometimes a lesson number. Remember, there are 3 modules every year and each module has 3 lessons, a total of 9 lessons. Number 2 is the story. Every comic in the 3-year curriculum has the same 2 narrators introducing and explaining the story. Your alongsiders will see the narrators in every lesson and get to know more about them over time. 3 is the discussion questions. The discussion questions are a set of 2 or 3 questions that the alongsider can discuss with their little brother or sister. They are designed to help the pair have a more in-depth conversation together. Of course, the alongsider can ask more questions if they would like. The activity. The activity is an important part of the comic. We are not just trying to give information, but we want to see a change in behavior. So it is important that the alongsider and their little brother or sister do the activity together. The Bible passage. At the end of the comic is a passage or a scripture that relates to the story. The alongsider can read this through with a little brother or sister and discuss together. Okay, are you ready for the training? You will need to train the group leaders in the way that they will train their own group members. Remind them that when they go back to their group, they should set aside a time at the monthly meeting to go through the comic in the same way that you have trained together. The comic training has 3 steps. Step 1. Discuss the theme. This comic is about the unconditional love of God. Spend some time talking with the group leaders about why we all need to experience the unconditional love of God. If you can, share a story about your own life or someone you know that relates to the theme. Your main aim is for the group leaders to believe that this comic book is an important one for the alongsider and their little brothers and sisters. Now you're going to role-play reading the comic with a little brother or sister. You see, it's important to ask a lot of questions and give the little brothers a lot of time to look at the pictures and imagine for themselves what is happening in the story. If possible, try not to allow the alongsiders to read the story to their little brother or sister. If the child can read, ask them to read each sentence. Then ask them questions about the pictures and the story. Now, ask the alongsiders to get into pairs and practice reading through the story together. Give them lots of time to role play. Then halfway through, they can swap and the other person can pretend to be the little brother or sister. Step 3. Discuss any questions or concerns that arise. When the pairs have finished reading through the comic together, ask them if there were any parts that they had trouble understanding or that they would like to ask questions about. Now go through the discussion questions and the Bible passages together. And remind them to read those with their little brothers and sisters too. Finally, remind them that it is important not just to learn more information, but to apply the lesson by doing the activity together. At the end of the meeting, the group leaders will take home comic for all their alongsiders and their little brothers and sisters. There, now you know how to train the group leaders in the comic book lesson.